rushing touchdown. The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? Just 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Richardson throwing to start out. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
On the set.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Richardson. Finds his man over the middle. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response. Right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
That's caught for the first. There he goes on the right side. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts finish off their opening drive.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. No to return this. This makes it up to the 25. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Throw secured by Jaden Higgins. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running for the marker on 2nd. Dodges another stop. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Throwing from the gun here. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Not much space available there, maybe two, and that brings up third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They're going to try and throw it here. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Cut near the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans break the tie here in the 1st. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready?
And he just get the play off. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. one quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Ball is out, Ryan lost it on the hit. And the Texans have recovered it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on...
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
60 Bobcat, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Pioneer. Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. The Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. He beams one deep right side. That one is swatted away, incomplete, but there's a flag down in the secondary, and I think they're going to get somebody here for holding. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He's loaded another one up. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Nico Collins with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
79 Bronx, Hawk 70, Hawk, Warrior 70.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Shot. 18 Rattler. 18 Buffalo 18. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Richardson now. Flushed out of the pocket. Complete out to the right side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Okay, break.
Breakers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Come back. Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Lion, Mustang 19. Go.
First down throw here from Richardson. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
18, Pioneer. Cowboy 80. Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throwing again, Richardson. Connects on the crosser. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's 16 yards on that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. Flush down out to his left. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands. Mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
On the jump.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go, here we go. 19 tight, 19 tight. Dragon 60, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready up.
Richardson to throw again. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Marte Mapu.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He just kept going their own way, and that's going to cost them. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you could give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
60, Bronco 80.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18. Two.
Here's Richardson. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And he's going to score. Pick six, touchdown, Houston.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tail on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans go up by 19. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's Gould on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
19 Lions.
After the pick, Richardson back to the air. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Marinated. And he's going to score. Pick six, touchdown, Houston. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and can do some serious damage.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Let's go. 65 catch. 66. Ready.
Back to work they go after the interception. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. And dose of the hurry up here.
It's now second and 6
18, 5
at
in.
the 28-yard line.
Traffic. 79 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing now, Richardson. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll air it out on third. That's caught for the first. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
19. Tag. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll throw again. Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Viking 18.
Once more now, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Richardson on 1st and 10. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Ready? Cougar 19. Go.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Sends this to the end zone. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts chop some of the lead off before the half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Here comes a 2-point try partner, Richardson, bringing his offense to the line.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Ready?
And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
Be a little armchair quarterback after that call. It's like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll throw to start the drive. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Buffalo 18, Panther 11, Panther 11, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
Dragon 60.
Pass play coming here. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. And will bring up 3rd down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
18, Pioneer. 19 type, 19 type.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The #1 thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down. We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Here we go. Trap. Bronco 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And this is lofted deep down the middle. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Texans make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game. It happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Absolutely fires this one right side. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to throw it. And he's going to try another deep one here. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Looking to throw. He's trying to go deep again. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready,
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down Colts. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. I got him right here. Ready.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Lays out. What a catch. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from 37.
Go. Trap 60. Trap 60. 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Warriors 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
1st down throw here from Richardson. Hits his running back. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Hawk 70. Hawk 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
Throwing again, Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Has him on the quick hitter. Get some space around midfield. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That goes for 32 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
It'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Third and long for him here. He's throwing deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they got a plan. And they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Richardson on 3rd. Brought in right side. And he spins right by him. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Cup 19.
to the air on this first down. Richardson forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Ready?
Richardson to throw again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
At the same spot after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
Dragon 60. Ready?
They are throwing it again. Going deep here for the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Texans capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Airing it out to start this drive. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. 1st down from the 42.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
And he's comped, and it's Higgins again. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
And the Texans, 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Texans, 1st down.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Texans football, and they hold a commanding advantage in this one. They've got 1st down here from the 36. He's going to throw it again. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space, to find those completions outside the pocket.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans put up even more points in a win. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
This one is up and good. And the Texans continue piling onto this lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
What a dive! I think he caught it! And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Pass is caught at the 9! That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Working inside the red zone. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
Texans, 1st down.
Throwing from the gun. Wright reels it in. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Throwing it again here. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Panther 60, Panther 60, 18, pioneer. Dragon 60. Ready, right?
Here he goes, third and long. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
The left side, caught by Higgins. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
1 yard gain.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Texans about to stay unbeaten once again. Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
19, Tiger, 19, Warriors, 60 Bobcat, 79 Bronco, 19, check.
Still sticking with the passing game. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Texans continue adding on to that lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hawks 70, Hawks, ready.
Richardson. He's got it to him yet again. That is cuffed. He's got room to roam. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
From the red zone now. Rose caught. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Throwing now, Richardson. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
3rd and goal for Richardson. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Texans make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So the Texans come away with their own win. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that's it it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Indy.
Ball like yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her with it like me, blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic, the web look at the boots, fleet, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Ball back here, get ball back here, get back, 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 ball back, 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 back. I only like bad, with a thick, it's a big, it's a no, so long as she can really. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way, way back. Run it down, we on track, but you can never ever be.
Woo!